Hello and welcome to another review. Today it's LEGO Star Wars LED keychains and lights. So first let's look at the ones that you probably see the most often, because these things are in every single shop, even video game stores, and well, most likely Toys R Us and everywhere. So here's the first thing. As you can see here, I've already taken the figure out and it has a shape of Darth Vader's helmet just so that everything will fit in nicely. Packaging looks nice and has the Star Wars logo that's currently going on and more Star Wars toy products. The only downside of these cases is that, well, if they're on a shelf, then people are going to break them, scratch them, drop them. There's no protection of the actual product. Good thing is, the ones I got were actually decently protected, so whenever you want to buy these, probably want to pick up the ones on the back of the shelf. The case does use a plastic thing on the top for a hook, so it's more stable. You see inside the box there is like sort of warnings and instructions, which you can't get unless you want to destroy the box, pretty much. The figure itself is tied into these generic sort of plastic metal tie-up things, whatever you want to call them. So it's really tough to get out, get a pair of scissors and watch out and don't scratch the figure. The rest of the box is made out of, you know, normal cardboard you see in boxes. Because this was bought in Hong Kong, because it has the Hong Kong's label there. You can see there. So it's battery safety information, yada yada yada. On the side there's nothing there, just white. Goes on the front, it's Darth Vader. Batteries included, yes, LED key light. On the bottom is the model name, number, distribution. This one of course has the Hong Kong sticker on top of it again. On the back you got the QR code, tells you how to replace the batteries if ever you need to, and up there there's a white sticker covering something that I can't tell you. Probably because it's been shipped in Hong Kong, they cover that other information that's useless to us. QC pass sticker, quality control. Of course this one, the box is exactly identical except for the Stormtrooper on the front. So let's put these aside because who wants to look at the boxes really? Let's look at the Stormtrooper first. He is, of course, slightly bigger than actual LEGO minifigures. So just for comparison's sake, I'm going to make you insanely jealous by using the Stormtrooper from that LEGO set, the really old one with the yellow skin Star Wars minifigures, and actually has a head. So yeah, as you can see, it's about twice as tall in terms of scale. The printing is pretty much identical. Same on the back. Yeah, they look exactly alike. The helmets look exactly alike. Let me just put that Stormtrooper back down there because these things are like worth so much now. But I'm not going to sell them because they're mine. The helmet actually does come off, but everything's screwed on so tightly. I haven't managed to get Darth Vader's helmet off. But, you know, since this one comes off, I assume the other one comes off as well. You see here, it's just a black head like all the new figures. I'll push the head back down. The thing is, the whole head does come off. Like so. Which is why it's really hard to pull the head off the helmet without actually pulling the whole thing off. Stormtrooper one is a little bit looser, so it makes it easier. But with the Darth Vader one, I haven't managed to be able to do that. And as you can see here, it's pretty much just bloody focus. So as you can see here, it's not the normal LEGO thing. Just to make it tighter and not falling off, it's actually sort of a rounded clip slot. The head goes in. The hands do come off, but they're really tight, just like an actual minifigure. These things got the same shape. Legs don't come off because that's where the LED wires go in, and pulling them off would break everything. So just a close look at all the detailings of this figure before I move on. As you probably noticed by now, the switch is on the chest. Now with these figures, you're gonna have to push it down to show the light. In terms of brightness, it's good. Of course, it will get dimmer and dimmer as the battery goes out. That's how LEDs look. You see the battery is already probably dying a little bit. Oh, it's not fading anymore anyway. Well, because the unique thing about these LEDs is that you can do that. Like, oh, now I'm shining light on both sides. Actually, these things became quite useful when I was trying to look inside a computer desktop and try and pull parts out or plugs, and it's just like, oh, I can't see anything. Ding! So yeah, they're bright enough. So here's the Darth Vader. The reason why I kind of want to pull the helmet off is, if you look really carefully down there, his face is... You can actually see his mouth printed there. Now, looking even more carefully, maybe the light can help, you can see his scars going up the face. That definitely means that there's a face printed in there. But I can't pull the helmet upwards without pulling the entire head off. So that's no good. Yeah, that's the cape. It's the same shape as the actual Lego cape, just, you know, bigger. And for comparison's sake, is the really old Darth Vader that obviously looks different now. It's been updated. I do have the newer Darth Vader on the Death Star, but look, it's the old Darth Vader face and all that. Oh god, so nostalgic and all that. Get back there, you. This Darth Vader torso is, of course, the printed versions of the more modern ones. You can get this Darth Vader with all the new sets, and also on the Death Star set, which I have. You can see it in the video below here. Self-advertising. But yeah, the printing is nice. The colors are nice. It looks good. No complaints there. Of course, the hands come off just like the other figure. And of course, with the head swapping things, you can swap them around. There's no point, you know what it looks like. And of course, the light again is the same. It's nice, you know. It's bright enough. And oh, in terms of swapping batteries, it's as easy as unscrewing the two screws on the back. Because a lot of printing there and warnings, and you know, don't just chuck that in the bin, recycle it, and watch out for the batteries because they're toxic. And actually, Darth Vader is kind of funny because he does have a square on his chest, and the square just is the well, the button, which is, you know, sort of makes him a little bit better than the Stormtrooper because, you know, his button's kind of obvious because he doesn't have a square on his chest. So let's put that aside and let's look at something different. This time, something, well, you probably see a little bit less, but still quite common. So here we have the Lego Star Wars Stormtrooper LED Torch. He is, of course, pretty much just like the keychain, but a lot bigger. So big that I'm having trouble putting the entire thing in the bloody cam. Again, the box looks identical to the smaller version, just printed bigger, and because there's no keychain and printing slightly different. Lego stars on the side, because the Lego printed pattern there. On the back it tells you basic instructions how to change the batteries. Warning, ages 3 and up, South Onion face, made in China of course. Another Lego Star Wars logo here. And of course this time all the Hong Kong stickers are printed on the bottom. Yep, distributed Asia Global, all the yada 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 yada, model name, quality guarantee, and it says here 36 months, which is also 3 years, and more battery safety hazards and all that. Again, there was a little booklet inside the box, which is a pain to get out. But it's just white text in different languages, just so they don't get sued. So here is the giant Stormtrooper, which is super awesome. It's almost like those big statues that you see in sort of Lego resorts and Legolands and all that. For comparison's sake, here's the hey. In fact, I'm gonna take a photo with the actual Stormtrooper and these two put together. Just find a way to. I can't get the whole thing in the screen. I'm gonna give up. I'm just gonna go through details. And this thing looks really accurate. Looks really good. And again, it has the square in the middle, which is, you know, a bit damaging to the textures. You cannot pull his hands out. You cannot pull anything off. You can still pull the helmet off, which actually is a bad thing because I've noticed how loose this helmet is. That's no good. See in the helmet, that's where they tie the figure to the box, which again, that's another downside because that destroys the authenticity of the look. I mean, you won't see it too much because it's on the back, but I don't like it. And again, the head is sort of on this round peg, not the generic Lego, way to put heads in. It's actually quite hollow. It's safe plastic, of course. It's fine. You don't need that much plastic with a big Lego version. But you can see here the top head is not the right size. No, it doesn't fit. The hands can't hold it, which is slightly disappointing. I can't, have him holding his own head like, Set that head back on. Again, the LED lights on the feet because this is just the same as the other version. Because since it's so big, it requires 3 AA batteries. Now, let me get into some really annoying things. With this here, there is the annoyance of it needs a screw to open the battery pack. And you think that's a little bit fine, but no, it's not fine because, well, we live in a day and age where a lot of these things you can just push down the handle and pull the tab off. Next annoying thing is when I decided to take the batteries back out, it was really tight. Using fingers is literally impossible. You're gonna have to use a penknife or something, or a screwdriver. Because if you look here, right there, Darth Vader helped me. There we go. You can see that where the battery tip goes in, there's a plastic, so surrounding, like a little step area, it goes in. So everything feels really tight. What's the point? You already have a screw on this tab. Well, let's wait no further and actually do this. I'm using rechargeable batteries because it's better than one-off batteries. It's less wasteful. And I tried the number 1 so they last quite long. See here, I just can't get the batteries out because ow, my nails, ow. And just before I move to turning the thing on, you can see the 2 holes there where the other plastic ties the thing down to the box, which is again, not only this is not authentic, it also traps dirt in there. So this thing has 2 modes. It has the normal mode, oh whoops, that wasn't normal mode, where it's just like the keychain where you have to hold down to turn the lights on. It's quite bright. I've used this to read books in the bedroom, lying in bed. Oh yeah, notice 2 rubber lines there to keep him standing nicely. The other mode is, well, because it is a bigger thing, you don't want to hold it for so long just to turn the lights on, so you can just turn it on with an on-off switch. You have to push it down all the time. In this lighted room, doesn't seem that bright, but it's bright enough to read books, which is, good. And I'm not going to get those batteries out right now because that'll waste a lot of time and I just can't. Ugh. Lastly, we have something that I pretty much haven't seen in any store. Woohoo. Now, I am a Lego fan, a huge Lego fan. If you didn't know that, check out the Geek Code videos, it's all Lego animation, and check out Digger 318. That's like Lego animation all there, but I had no idea this thing existed. And, well, it's pretty cool. So it says LED desk lamp here, and it actually has a box to protect everything inside it, clearly indicating that this is probably more expensive than the other ones. I actually don't know the price because these were Christmas gifts. Thanks Jennifer and Patrick and Jenny, Godmother family, they're lovely people. On top it says LED desk lamp with nothing because it's boring. Actually downside of this box is Darth Maul's bloody angry faces on there. It's not even a Lego version. I hate it. Darth Vader is so much cooler. Down there shows you Darth Vader on the stand, and actually tells you what the LED bit looks like. Ages 7+ this time because he's a lot bigger, I guess, and won't swallow it. This side it's Darth Vader again, Lego Star Wars. On the bottom is the Chinese stickers and stuff, and ages 3 and up warnings. This side is Lego Star Wars with white, so it's boring. No Chinese sticker up there. On the back it tells you how to swap the batteries, and this thing actually also powered by USB. And yeah, actually this box is so awesome that when you look at these old pictures not old pictures. Look at the pictures here. Reminds you of the really old classic Lego boxes from the past, and that's cool. Another thing that's cool is, much like a lot of the older sets, the front is actually a flat cover. Inside you get another picture of Darth Vader lit up, although the picture is slightly wrong because the lightsaber blades doesn't have any red on it. It's also actually a digital rendering of Darth Vader. It's also the same pictures here again, rearranged of some kid playing with Lego bricks, much like the old boxes, and of course you can see the inside, much like the old Lego boxes. See here, there's the Darth Vader, that's where the stand is, where the helmet is, down here, lightsaber goes here, and originally there are batteries, but I guess because of Hong Kong rules or whatever, in the battery box it says batteries not included card. Screw you. Well, enough of the box, you want to look at the actual thing. So yeah, here's the first piece. A stand. Yeah, the stand is pretty nice. The other Stormtrooper actually fits on it. So yeah. Button stands, nothing much, just 4 rubbery stubs there so it doesn't move all over the place. The Empire logo, see there under the light, and lots of fingerprints. Nice shiny piece. The front is actually just a sticker stuck on there, quite... Well, looks cheap, sticker. The next important part is of course the USB cable, because you can't power this up with a USB cable. Now that bugs me a little bit because, oh, this guy doesn't have a USB cable. It's like, oh, I can charge them both up. Well, no. And of course, finally we have Darth Vader himself. Good angle on him. I don't know. That will do for now. Get more light on him. Now of course, instead of having lights in the feet like the other figures, Darth Vader has this light in the lightsaber. One side is red, that's the top of the LED lamp, so no light goes through there. And the other side is actual light. And of course the light, because to function as a lamp, it's not red, it's just a bright light, which is fine, I guess. His hand does actually come off as like a plug, due to the rotating idea of the light. But let's stick that back in. If I can, yeah, there we go. Because taking off the helmet, does the new printing of the face. Looks really sharp and nice. Head is a bit stiff. Because the cape, downside of the cape is, you can see here, it's got fold marks on it. That's because packaged in the box, this cape was folded. Now there's loads of space in the box to put this cape in, but no. They had to fold it. On the back it's the same. There's 2 switches, much like the Stormtrooper. One's the push down to activate, and one is the push to just leave it on. Of course, that's the battery box there, but there's no point looking at that anymore because we have the USB, which plugs right into here. It's quite a standard power plug, so you can easily replace the USB cable. Stick the cape back on because we'll hide him charging up. This is how Darth Vader actually charges up. In terms of plastic, both of these bigger figures, a lot of mold lines. It's not nice. Yeah, see it on the video. Big line. Now, you can say Darth Vader has a scar. Well, yeah, you could. But you can also say they're being cheap with these figures. The plastic does feel like Lego plastic, like actual Lego plastic, but because of the size maybe and those hollowed out areas, it feels slightly cheap. Darth Vader's helmet there, inside there's 2 screws there, it's made out of 2 pieces. Stick it back down. Like before, the printing is excellent in the Lego style. Everything's sharp because Darth Vader actually has a box on his chest. It looks okay, although the button actually goes below the box, which is odd. Why can't I just make the button the same shape as the box so it look like the box? But no, now they've ruined it. The belt and line of the clothing he has a line on it with the box switch. And so, is this Darth Vader bite? Well, can't really tell too well with this, but well, I can happily say I can read on it. There's actually 2 settings. If you press it again, it becomes even brighter. yeah, he's bright enough to read, to do everything. But of course, if you look here, the hand can only go up so far, so you know, it's stuff. So I'm going to try and, I mean, you can always just do that, and Darth Vader's like, here you go, I'll light you from the side. Look at that. Because again, it turns off, switches to the other setting, you gotta have to hold it down. Sorry. All Star Wars fans do that. So yeah, is he good? Yeah, he's awesome. I'm not sure what price he is though. Although some screws on lightsaber, that's a bit lame. Yeah, these guys are novelty items that LEGO fans would definitely like, Star Wars fans would definitely like, and not only are they novelty, they actually serve a purpose. The small ones are LED torches which you can carry out and look at small spaces, like say inside a computer if you ever have to change anything. The bigger ones are, well, good enough torches to light up and read books and do homework. So a kid would definitely be able to use these. The Stormtrooper not so much, because you gotta put batteries in there and that's a bit lame. But the Darth Vader of the USB cable is much better than just the Stormtrooper. They look good and they function, so yeah. Minor gripes with the design here and there, but no big deal. I mean, if I got it for Christmas, I'd be happy, and I did get it for Christmas, so I'm happy. So yeah, thanks Godmother's family for giving me these. Yeah, these are great, except for the screwdriver holes. They're really annoying. So yeah, take care and have a nice day. Subscribe, suggest, comment and all that. Check out the links below for other videos. Check out the main Digger 318 for LEGO animation. Check out the Geeko videos for video game reviews and LEGO animations at the end and in the middle. Also check out Open Media Hong Kong if you're from Hong Kong, because those shows are in Chinese. They talk about politics, horse racing, football, and even a new show about ghost stories. Yeah, if you like these videos, recommend it to other friends, and also check out DeviantArt and Facebook comments and all that, and eBay and Bricklink stores, and I'm running out of stuff to say. Goodbye, bye.